Today, we have some awesome news for Ethereum. Ethereum 2.0 is around the corner. We're going to go over this great article talking about what Ethereum 2.0 is going to do, how soon it's going to be coming, and what Vitalik Buterin has been saying about it and how excited he is.
What's going on, everyone? Win with Ryan here, and we're going to start this video off with a quick giveaway. We're giving away $100, and all you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, comment below. Every single comment gives you an entry to win. And then go over to winwithryan.com to make sure that you are subscribed to my Make Money newsletter. That's where we announce the winner every single month. So with that being said,
Vitalik Buterin releases End Game, a plausible roadmap for Ethereum. This is really exciting because I cannot tell you how many coins that I've looked at that were really exciting, about to get into. But like, unless you have a huge bag for Ethereum, it's not worth getting into. So I've been doing obviously a lot of trading on the Binance Smart Chain. With 2022 fast approaching, the launch of Ethereum 2.0 is increasingly anticipated by the community. It will be one of the most important upgrades to any blockchain, as it will see the Ethereum network move from the energy-intensive proof of work to proof of stake mechanism. So instead of mining it and having to solve computer algorithms and all these different computers solving that, it's just going to be from a staking pool and people that own nodes, and those nodes will specifically be designated to solve the problem. This will also come with additional perks for blockchains, such as scalability and cheaper transaction fees. That is the one that bothers me the most, right? So, and probably you. I mean, I don't know how many times I've tried to do a transaction. In fact, I was going to send Ethereum. Well, actually, I did. You know what? So a couple of months ago, I had some family members whose birthday was up, and I was like, hey, I'm going to give you some Ethereum for your birthday. And I had promised them. And so their birthday came around and we were at the party, and they were like, hey man, what's up with that Ethereum? So I literally went and I transferred them $75 worth of Ethereum, and it cost me $25. So it literally ended up costing me $100 to give them $75. It's supposed to be the other way around. So hopefully it pumps. I mean, the other thing too, Ethereum has been sitting at the same price basically since that gift. So they can't even really redeem it because it would cost more to transfer it out. Ethereum already has a set roadmap for getting to this point, and it has hit major milestones on this roadmap, save for some delays and some upgrades. However, there have always been many additions to the roadmap along the way, with the most recent one coming from the founder, Vitalik Buterin, in the plausible roadmap, which he named Endgame. Buterin outlines the things that would make a big blockchain completely trustless and censorship resistant. One of the main bottlenecks of these big blockchains, as Buterin puts it, is the large block sizes. This makes it so that the blockchain can only accommodate a limited number of nodes at a time to run fully participating nodes that create blocks. To combat this, the founder lists out several things that can be done. The first is to add a second tier of staking, and the second tier would require lower resource requirements to carry out distributed block validations. This way, transactions are split into buckets of 100 with a Merkle or Verkle tree state root follow each bucket, where a second tier staker would get assigned a random bucket each time. In the end, a block will only be accepted when 2/3 of all validators are assigned sign off on a bucket they are assigned to. So this is where it gets a little confusing, a little bit out there for your average everyday blockchain or cryptocurrency person, right? Like, how does the blockchain actually work? If this is confusing you, you can definitely research out there, just in Google or YouTube, search, how does blockchain work? Next is to introduce fraud-proof ZK Snarks. This will allow users to check block validity for a cheap fee. Now, both of these work similarly in that ZK Snarks cryptographically prove block validity directly, while fraud proofs allow anyone to broadcast an invalid fraud proof of a bucket if it is invalid. Here's a chart of Ethereum here, and it is currently sitting at 4,300. Vitalik's third suggestion is the introduction of data availability sampling, which allows users to easily check block availability. This works by employing DAS checks that allow light clients to verify and publish blocks through a few randomly selected pieces that are downloaded. Lastly, Buterin suggests the addition of secondary transaction channels. This will help prevent the censorship on the blockchain by making it compulsory for each main block to include lists of transactions previously submitted by the secondary stakers. So some of you guys may be thinking, who gives a crap? Blah, 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 just make the damn thing work. And I completely understand. So when is it coming? There are two major stages left in completion to move to Ethereum 2.0. These two stages are the merge and the introduction of shard chains into the network. The merge is when the Ethereum mainnet finally merges with the beacon chain, which is already live, signaling the end of proof of work on the network. The introduction of shard chains in the network will enable Ethereum to scale more efficiently by expanding its capacity to process transactions and store data. This final part will be rolled out in multiple stages with more features added over time. The merge and the addition of shard chains are both scheduled to take place in 2022. So it looks like very, very soon. So here we have the Ethereum charts. So yesterday we did a lot of Shiba Inu charting, and today we're going to do some Ethereum charting. And remember, Shiba Inu is an ERC20 token, so it runs off of Ethereum. So we always want the success of Ethereum to be strong as Shiba Inu fans as well, because as the main network goes stronger, it allows us to go stronger. So right now, as you can see here on the monthly chart, we did go from our most recent low, which was our swing low, up to our most recent high, which is our swing high. And this is what we've got. So this is what we're charting out. And if we go actually all the way to the very, very bottom, which would be right there, we can say that that's the bottom. We can also say that this could be the top before the most recent high, and we can see what happened. So from here, it ran up, and then it came back down all the way to where? The 618. It always comes back to the dang 618, right? Or sometimes it'll dip all the way to the 70. But on the monthly chart, before this new high, it ran all the way up there, came and dipped, touched that 618 before it went off to the races again. So now if we are recharting from that low to that new high, we're just going to move our Fibonacci. We go here to the bottom of that new low, top of the new high, and see where it's going. Now this one, this wick, this monthly wick, it came down and tapped that 50. So it didn't even come and hit that 618 yet. So what does that tell you? That tells you a couple of things. One, that 618 is still in play, which can be scary. So if we're thinking about, right now, could this be a top? And then Ethereum comes back to the 618, coming back to basically 3,000, $2,910. Okay. So that is an actual potential. So we'll go ahead and label that there, 2919. Now this is on the monthly, remember. Okay. So what we did have though, is sometimes it will only come back and hit that 50% level. We do have a new all-time high, but where is the next high? Well, a half measure, our next high zone, our price prediction for Ethereum would be here, which would be 64.77. That would be a half measure of the last move. So from here to here, 50% of that, which it came 50% down, now a 50% move back up, would be all the way up to 64.77. However, we also can take a look at a full move. So from this level to this level, if you took that and you did it again, well, that's even farther. That's a 1.27. So let's adjust that real quick. Let's go in here and we're going to go to our 1.27, 1.0, and then hit OK. And now we've got that. So now our full measured move put us here, which would be at $8,044. So that is our price predictions to the upside and to the downside, just using the Fibonacci and then using that off of the monthly chart. Now, again, what we can also do is take this from the very bottom, like we were earlier, and let's just say that this was one whole move. I know we said that this was the most recent high from here. What if we just went from the very, very bottom to the all new all-time high? What kind of prices could we be looking at? Well, for it to come back to the 618, it would be coming all the way back to $2,400. So let's do this. This is on the larger time scale, and then we're going to change that to red. Okay. And then if we went to the half measured move, on this one, and then the full measured move, which is there. All right. So right now, if we're using the full scale from the recent low to the recent high, having it come back down for its pullback, which would be down to the 618 of this full move, whenever the bull run is over, basically, we're looking at it. That's the 5-0. We also want the 618 right there. So 1,867. Could you imagine being able to buy Ethereum at $1,800? If that ever happened again, would you buy it there? I think that I would bag up pretty heavy. Sell my car, sell my house. No, I'm just kidding. Some people have done that. So by the way, I fully recommend never get a loan to buy crypto. Some people do that. This is not financial advice. You can do whatever you want, but I'm just saying. Also, if we're taking a look here on our monthly chart, you can see that we've actually got a sell signal turned on, and that is a blood diamond as well. So our monthly reading is looking bad. I know that it already came down and it left a huge wick and it's fighting back up and it's a hammer, but that is still a negative sign that we could have some more bleeding and pulling back. I know a lot of people are really bullish on everything right now still. You know, we're going to finish Bitcoin 100K this year. It may be, 2022 before that happens. Now let's take a look at the weekly charts and get a little more data. All right, cool. So here we have the weekly charts and we get a little bit more of a better read on what's going on. As we see, it did come up here. That was that recent high. It came down on our full out Fibonacci. It came from the top all the way down to here. It did not even tap the 382 or the 50 yet. So we still have definitely ways to come down, in my opinion. So we're way up here on this blue mountain. This blue mountain has a bottom side, which starts here. So, I mean, look, you can see this momentum waves up, 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 up with Ethereum. It's going really, really big. This new momentum wave on this weekly chart is getting smaller. And we talk a lot about divergence here too. So if this is going down, these are the divergence here. Okay. So you can see maxed out, a little lower, even though price is going up. This is why I'm talking about what it's called a divergence, because price, if you read it from the same zone, we take the start of that and we go up. I mean, that is a very, very severe divergence on the weekly. You can see how steep, how crazy steep up our price is going, while the actual momentum of price is coming down. So the more I look at this, the more I think that we may be in a turnaround for Ethereum. Could we have one more massive run up? Yeah, possibly so, blow off top. But right now, as the actual charts, remember, this is technical analysis. The technical analysis shows we are starting to trend down. And if we take a deeper look at Ethereum, this was the most recent high of the money wave. The money wave is also coming down. The money wave is getting smaller and smaller. So if we're looking deep in here, we have nothing since the red dot. So there is a red dot, which is the sell signal. It's coming down. This is starting to flatten out a little bit though. So we could have a little fake out. We could have a swoop back up, and then we'll see, does it bounce off here again and come back lower? Because as you can see right now, this week it's going up. We have 4 days and 1 hour left in the chart, and you can see that over here. Now we jump down to the daily. And take a look at our daily chart. Our daily chart is pretty similar. I mean, obviously our mountains are a little different, but we've had some minor downside mountains. But also on this shorter time frame, our downside mountains here to here in here even. And we have definitely a little buy signals under the daily signal here. And this daily signal looks like it's pumping hard. If you guys remember from yesterday, anytime this little indicator down here is a 14 or higher on the bottom, it's going to push up. If it's a 14 or higher on the top, it's going to push down. Right now on the daily, which is always good for swings, you can see the daily chart's pushing up nicely today. Now that doesn't mean it's going to run for multiple days in a row, but we do have our green dot signal here. Even though the candle was red, we got the green dot signal there. And then let's see what our Wolfpack is showing. Wolfpack turned green as well. So we could have a nice little run up, finish off, get a top off, maybe another all-time high. Maybe it comes up to here, 52,000, or maybe it goes up to our half move, which we've been talking about now, which would be 64.77 for Ethereum. Maybe that runs all the way up to there. I do not personally see it coming to 73.17. Not this cycle. Not this little momentum cycle. So again, these cycles, they can change. We were flat for a very long time, and then we had the massive run up. So, but we do have a divergence right now, and it's still, even on the daily chart, it's still getting flatter, smaller, shorter that way. And the price is running up that way. It's supremely more evident in our weekly chart. Here we have the daily chart for Shiba Inu, and we've still got a downtrend for sure. We also have a signal today indicating that we may be going up though, and we have 9 minutes left in today's candles, but basically it's been indecision. So bulls versus bears just fighting really hard. However, we have not seen numbers like this before. So as you see, we've been having higher numbers on the top, 12, 10, 10, with minus numbers down here. Now we have a 10 on the bottom. You can basically look at, like, if someone was pushing this candle, 10 people are pushing this candle this way versus one person pushing it that way. Okay, so like tug of war, this one has 10 pushers. We're not tugging, that we're pushing. 10 pushers here. And you can see last time, 22 pushers pushed hard. You can see right here, 23 pushers pushed hard. It did have a little bit of a pullback there, and that was an indication on that candle. You can see when it had a huge up and then more of a down, that means that the bears won that candle. Right here, the bulls won that candle. The bears won that one. Bears, 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 tie. This one was a bulls. This one was a bears. And today, right now, we are looking like the bulls will be winning the day. We have 7 minutes and 58 seconds. That is also what you would consider a fully engulfing candle. The green is fully covering the red, which is a huge positive sign as well. We do have a green dot on our buy signal indicator down here, and this is on the daily chart. Lots of good green. Let's take a look here too on the charts here. Look at all this green finally, man. It is good to see some green going on again, because we were just suffering and suffering and suffering with so much red. So very exciting to see. Good news everywhere. Green, green, green. Excited to see where this is going next. And as I promised you in the beginning, a new gem, check it out. So this one is on Ethereum. It's on Polygon and is also on Binance Smart Chain. We're going to jump over here to the Ethereum chain over at Dex Tools, and it's called Cook, C-O-O-K. You can just type it in the search bar, and you're going to see right here, Cook token, 2,959 holders. You're going to pull up the token, and it's going to give us the charts. It's going to give us all the details here. Boom, there we go. Okay, so we just started talking about this thing right here. And so we are getting this thing, the momentum is building right now. And as you can see, it went up and it has broken these previous recent highs. The next highs that it's looking to break is going to be here at 0.013 cents. So after it eats this zero, which it's about to do, but the really exciting thing here, when you scroll out, remember when in doubt, zoom out, the all-time high is all the way up here, which comes out to a price growth of, let's see here. I might not have even hit that properly on the head here for the price. There we go. So we put that there to the all-time high, 4,382%, or 43 times. So if I put $1,000 in here and it went up to the all-time high, it would become $43,000. So that would be pretty rad, right? So always looking for these low cap market gems. This one only has 5,200,000 in its market cap right now. So this thing is just getting off the ground. We're going to add this to our favorites list. As you see, we have Blockchain Monster Hunt, we have Boost, we have Cook, Yasha, and SMI Safe Moon Inu in our favorites over here at the Ethereum blockchain. And this is Dex Tools. Definitely love this site. Let's go jump over to Cook's website and see what it looks like. So here we are at the website for Cook. It's a revolution in DeFi asset management. And to get on board, it's very easy. Quickly get set up and start allocating assets to a premium selection of indexes or start creating one in minutes. So what's cool is you can actually pool your money into an index fund, but you can actually create your own index fund and invite people into it as well on Cook. Or you can join other major players in the crypto games. They've already got their pools going over here, so you can check that out. The Cook platform makes it easier for you to get started right away with smart, intuitive interface. Cook is a cross-chain compatible to enable one of the widest ranges of members to use it and quickly connect with a variety of the most popular wallets, including MetaMask, Coinbase, and more. Now, another thing too, this is a utility token, textbook utility token. This thing actually does stuff. It is not a game. It's not a toy. It's not a meme. This is an actual use case product, which is going to be really, really great. Platform features for index selectors, for index creators. User-friendly interface, low gas fees, index and variety. There's unlimited index types. You get a basket, an enticing basket of the top 5 cryptos, including the likes of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Uniswap. You can get a yield one, a dynamic index that allocates underlying assets to the highest APY yield farming tools, and then growth, an astounding index that automatically adjusts to the 3 fastest growing cryptos, which is freaking absolutely nuts. You put your tokens in there and it starts multiplying for you. Get started now. Just click the Get Started button. And then you'll connect your wallet. Welcome to Cook Protocol. Please connect your wallet and explore. Boom, you'll put whatever wallet in there that you would like to use. The blockchains that you can use Avalanche, Ethereum, OEC, Binance Smart Chain, and Heco. So if you're new to crypto and you're looking for a way to get a bunch of different cryptos together and earn off of that, an index fund, just like they do in stocks, you can now do that with Cook Protocol. Just search Cook on CoinMarketCap. Again, now the market cap is up to $6 million. That's really exciting. Trading at 00957. If you want to get involved, not financial advice. Do not buy this because I'm talking about it. Only buy stuff if you've done your research and you think it's a great buy. I'm really excited about actually testing this product out. So look forward to videos from us on the Cook Protocol and actually using their products and giving result-based reviews as well.